Look, we go abroad. We are on, and I have to say we have a business interest on every continent, but our heart is in Central Florida. That's where we raised our families. That's where we live. That's where we learn. That's where we play. That's where we work. And so Daytona, after Tampa, Orlando, Tavares was a natural spot. What really happened was the former chairman of the Orlando Aviation Authority, Jeff Uquay, was with me in Switzerland about a year ago. And he's the former chairman of Consolidated Tomoka as well, and now retired. And we were chatting about where to build another Avalon Park. It was actually his idea to build it in Daytona. He knew about the site, and he knew about the complexity of the site. And he said, yeah, that would be your natural other Avalon Park. And well, a year later, we are in the entitlement process, and we're very excited about it. I think you can't build a town if you just are a developer somewhere, wherever, in New York or Miami or in Los Angeles, and look at the map, look at the planning. I think you have to dive deep into the community. Deep in the community means you become a member of the chamber. You go to the restaurants there. You go arrange, basically discuss with the people there, because at the end, and this is kind of like our style of development, Avalon Park was built organically. And a developer very often builds a community in the sense that buys the land, and at that time he has the highest of his investments, subdivides the land, and once the project is built out, the developer is gone. We're doing basically the reverse. In Avalon Park Orlando, our investment is at our highest now. As you can see, we're building another office building, we're building more apartments, etc. We own the assisted living facility and many more. So we are the largest owner of real estate in Avalon Park Orlando. As well, we have hundreds of jobs in Avalon Park. So we have a very natural interest to that Avalon Park is great. I mean, if Avalon Park is great, that's good for our real estate value, good for our businesses. So we naturally feel aligned with the residents. If you are an investor in a town like Avalon Park, at the end, you're at the same eye-to-eye level like a homeowner is, because a homeowner at the end is invested in the community, has often kids in school, and talking about those quadruple stakeholders, which I love the most, and I hope we can see hundreds or if not thousands of them in Avalon Park, Daytona, where people live in a community. They have a house there or rent an apartment there. They work there, they have a job there, or even a business. They play there, which could mean that they have a membership in a social club like Rotary, Kiwanis, and they're all here in Avalon Park. They learn there because they have kids in school, and if you do that, you take a total different interest in the community. Think about this: if you just live in a house, and then it's the house, but you don't care about the rest. You come home in the evening, you go in the morning. If you live, learn, work, and play, and as I told you, there's people here who haven't left for months Avalon Park. That builds a strong neighborhood.